Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and I'm here today with Lori Thorpe.
Hey.
Howdy, Lori.
How are you doing, Hank?
Tremendous. God, isn't it a gorgeous day?
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'm hoping the weather, let's see, we can use some rain, and by the time this runs, we can have sunshine again. Does that sound good?
Yeah, and by then it'll probably be a little over 3 weeks since we had frost.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be thawing out the gardens for sure.
So, we're going to talk about Freedom Fest today.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And we're excited about that. And it's been 4 or 5 years, I think, since Freedom Fest got started in Frazee. And it's just been a fun event. I think you've been at all or most of them?
Yes.
All of them, I think.
Yes, I have. 4th of July.
Yep. And so that will be next Saturday. It'll be the Saturday that you're watching this segment. And so as you're watching, get out a lawn chair, get out a picnic blanket, get out your cooler for some cold beverages. What else? Bug spray.
Bug spray,
That would work.
sunscreen.
Yep. All the good
those
stuff.
important things.
Yep. Mainly get out your sense of fun and your sense of patriotism, I think, because we like to put together a little bit of an old-fashioned 4th of July.
Yes, and bring the kids.
Bring the kids. This is definitely a family event, and it takes place in a real family atmosphere at the Frazee Lions Park, otherwise known as the best Lions Park by a dam site. And the way that Freedom Fest started was some members of the Frazee Lions Club, some volunteers with the Frazee Community Club, people with the city, just kind of people in the community put in a lot of time.
Yes.
A little fun.
And it's been going well.
Yeah.
And you can come down here for Freedom Fest, and then about 10:20 that night we will have fireworks. And as we're filming today, we're still accepting donations.
Yep. We usually are accepting donations pretty close in because we just appreciate all of the support that we get. And the day of Freedom Fest, out here at the park, we will be selling food. We'll have some hot dogs, some buns. We are going to have cotton candy supplied by the Frazee Area Arts Association. They're also going to be selling some raffle tickets that day for a Bob Cummings print, and everybody in the area knows Bob and knows his gorgeous work. And so that is a fundraiser for that group. We'll also have shaved ice on hand.
Yeah, courtesy of Roger Bowe
Always
and
popular.
Backyard Station.
Always popular. And so we'll be cooking up some fun, I think.
Well, I think we're going to have a great time. So, you need to come on down to Frazee on the 4th of July and see what we're doing here.
Yep.
Old Time Freedom Fest, bring the family.
We'll have the biggest tug of war that you can imagine. If we could get that rope spread out all the way along here. And the most fun is when you get the adults and the kids involved. I think the kids see something great going on. And we'll have a watermelon eating contest. Patriotic ceremony starts at 6:30. All the festivities start at 5. Patriotic ceremony at 6:30. Watermelon eating contest at 7. Followed by the tug of war, fireworks, fun.
You bet.
Some tunes.
And you wanted to mention something else, too, here in our closing seconds.
Talking about summer and fun.
Yeah.
August 2nd, Taste of Dorset. And that is a theater and dining experience put together through Frazee Vigorous Community Ed, taking a Anderson coach bus up to Dorset to begin with. Cost is $31 for students and seniors, $35 for adults. And that's followed by Fiddler on the Roof at the Park Rapids Auditorium.
Great.
2525 is the phone number, 334.
For Community Ed.
Yep.
So I really appreciate you being
Thank
on
you,
the
Hank.
program, Lori.
Appreciate the opportunity.
And we appreciate you being on the program, too. So come on down to Frazee for Freedom Fest. Bring your happy face. Meet some people. And Bon Brashke won't be here for the tug of war, but we'll be all right. We'll catch you with the next segment in just a short for Spotlight on Frazee.
Have a good week.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and we're down here at City Beach at Town Lake. just a stone's throw from US Highway 10 and about a half a mile from downtown Frazee, one of 14 parks in the city. And as you can see, we have people at the beach here. I'm being attacked by short aliens from another planet. No, actually, and some of them could be Smurfs, but the water's warming up here great, and it's a beautiful day down here at Town Lake. We have a swimming dock here, and just over next door here, the Frazee Sportsman's Club, along with the city, has a boat launch and dock for your convenience if you want to come down and fish on the lake chain. And we have a handicapped accessible sidewalk and a shelter here for you to get out of the sun, plus a DNR fishing pier that goes about 50 feet out into the lake right by where the river comes through. So if you want to come down and do a little fishing, catch a little sun, enjoy a little raise, and cool down at the beach, this is a good place to do it. As I mentioned, though, you know, it's one of 14 parks the city has. The last park, we were just up at the last park, the best park by a dam site for the Lions, and there's a full playground there and about 5 acres on the river. And it's 2 blocks right here from the beach to that park. Also, we have Eagle Lake Park, which is a mile outside of town here on Eagle Lake, and that's the former Fireman's Park. We have 4.5 acre park facility out there with playground, boat launch, dock, beach, toilet facilities, and an area, 2 shelters also where you can have a picnic. So when you come to Frazee, just ask anybody or stop right downtown by the Little Turkey and you will see the signs that will show you where the different parks in the city are located at. You're always welcome to come down here and see what's happening and come and enjoy yourself. Spend the day over this way. Hit some of our food restaurants, and you can even stop and see me at the Frazee City office if you run out of things to do. But we're hoping that you're all enjoying the summer, and like we had mentioned before, remember Freedom Fest. Remember what makes America great. Spend time with your family. Say hi to your neighbor, pet your dog, and be a good citizen of the community. And we'll catch you back here next week on Spotlight on Frazee, where we'll be down at United Community Bank. See what's happening there. Every Wednesday they have a food feed there, so at noon, so you can come and get yourself a hot dog or brat. And don't forget about Live After 5 on Fridays here in downtown Frazee, where we set up in front of another business each week with some form of live entertainment and some food. And this week we'll be down in front of the VFW, which is very fitting coming up on 4th of July. So with that, we'll catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee. Have a happy 4th of July.